In this episode, we have a tasty treat in store for you. From the alternative dining to what we think might be the best buffet we've ever seen on a cruise ship, to ridiculously tasty treats all around the ship. We've got so much food and treats in store for you. You better leave some room because there's going to be a lot. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome back to another day on the beautiful Viking Venus. We've just woken up and we've got a treat of a showing for you today, haven't we?
Yes, we do, me lads and lassies. Can you guess where we're sailing?
We're sailing in the Scottish Highlands. How amazing is that? And today we are going to eat as much food as we can on the ship, purely for research purposes. No other reason. We're not even hungry.
So we want to dine in every single restaurant, bar and lounge that we can in one day here on the Viking Venus. Now, I bet you're saying, oh, that's so easy, it's a tiny ship. Guys, there is so many dining options on this ship.
It's crazy.
I know, so we're going to attempt them all. And the best thing is, they are all included in the price.
Somebody has to do it, and I guess we were the ones who were nominated to do it. So let's go ahead for breakfast in the main dining room first of all. Should we go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just got myself a nice cup of tea to wake up this morning. One thing I really love is actually how bright and airy the ships are, and particularly in the restaurants, because on some cruise lines, you find the restaurants are quite dark places. But on here, there's lovely big windows, and if you're looking, you get a spot next to a window, you feel really, really close to the water. Really like that, it's nice. Thanks very much.
And can I have the one with the jam in it, please?
The jam, the raspberry, right?
The raspberry, perfect.
Oh, so my salmon Benedict has come. It's really funny, guys. They keep like jiggling. All right, it smells really good though. It's very fresh. It's one of those things that you can only really get in a main dining room. You can't really do eggs Benedict well and stuff like that on a buffet. It has to be fresh. Very good. Fantastic start to the day.
And I got the famous lamb chops. Now, I feel like I'm at Jurassic Park. Bit of a carnivore this morning. Let's have a taste. All of the feelings. Delicious, that's really good. Next up, let's take a look at the food in the Phoebe buffet.
So we've come to the World Cafe buffet for breakfast, and let's have a look and have a walk around and see what they've got on offer this morning. So we'll start with the cold cuts section. So this includes all your cold meats, your cheeses, your yogurts, your fruits and cereals, things like that. All the deliciousness like that in the morning. Next up we have the hot section. So you've got your traditional breakfast stuff, so your bacon, your eggs, your hash browns there, Ben, for you. They also have eggs Benedict and lots of different stuff like the hot stuff. You can also ask for stuff to be made to order as well at the hot section. Next is the bakery, so my favourite bit. Huge selection of pastries and muffins, some delicious croissants. They also have a fresh waffle station here, so they'll make waffles for you fresh, and you can choose all the toppings and anything you want on top of there. And they also have some traditional British items, so the dreaded black pudding there. Nice big selection for breakfast up here in the buffet. A lot more casual than the main dining room, but still a great selection.
So we found ourselves a seat with a view, and this is what's great about the World Cafe buffet. It's completely surrounded by windows, and in nice and hot weather, the windows actually all open up as well, so you're like sort of dining al fresco. So let's get tucked in. I'm going to try my English breakfast. I've got eggs over easy, freshly cooked, which is lovely as well.
Can I just ask though, what is that blasphemy on the side of your plate on an English breakfast?
Oh yes.
What is that bacon?
American or Canadian bacon. That's not the bacon we have.
Dare they?
How very dare they? They've given us lovely English sausages that are really big. Delicious. They brought the sausages to the party. They are delicious. They're really good English tasty sausages, not those little skinny ones. I'm even going to try the bacon. The eggs are very good as well. Beautifully cooked. Good baked beans. So I'm going to go for a baked bean, egg and bacon trio. A very English thing. Now, shall I try some black pudding?
Go on. Get yourself a nice chunk.
Can I do it?
You can do it.
Can I do this? Am I up for the challenge?
Come on, just shove it in your mouth.
Oh, I'm not getting, right.
Then you eat pot scratching, so... No.
It tastes fine, it's just the thought of it.
Even Viking can't do black pudding that you'll eat.
Nobody can do black pudding that I'm going to eat. But this is, apart from the black pudding, it's absolutely delicious. So let's get on with it.
Just so impressed with the buffet. There is so much on offer. It may look small in size, but actually the offering when you do get there is a big range. And I think I've eaten my body weight in pastries on this cruise. Honestly, the pastries are amazing.
Don't believe us, ask the dishes.
Oui. Excellente.
And let's take a look at another option, room service, which is completely included in the price. We had to try it for you guys. So we've got a really lovely breakfast and I'm so excited. So we've got a normal English breakfast with some hash browns, eggs, sausage, bacon. We got an omelette, we got some tomatoes, we got some toast, so some toasted muffins and toasted toast. We got some pastry, so a muffin, pastry, pan au chocolat, orange juice, coffee, tea, jam. Everything you need to enjoy in your stateroom. We'd love to be doing it on our stateroom balcony, but hey, the weather is miserable. We are in Scotland, where it is usually quite damp and dreary and cold. It's about half the temperature it is when we left Portsmouth, but hopefully it gets a bit warmer. I'm going to have a hash brown and I'm going to be dangerous and actually manually eat it. That's good hash brown.
Good potato.
In the privacy of our own cabin, we can eat with fingers rather than knives and forks. And whilst we're here, it would have been rude not to try room service for dinner. Oh my God. This is what it's all about, isn't it? This is cruising. That is spectacular. Beautiful, isn't it? Double room service in one day, breakfast and dinner. But it's 24 hours and we are so excited because it looks absolutely delicious. So it's going to be here any moment. We've got a movie lined up. We're having a night in, chilling out with our door wide open. It's got so much warmer as well as we've gone further south. We're docking in Cornwall tomorrow as well, which is beautiful. It's amazing. This never ever gets old.
We've got room service for 12 people. Oh my gosh, we're going to eat all of it because we are starving. We did over order slightly. I think they thought we were having a party, but no, it's just me and Ben.
Yeah.
And we're going to plough through this because we are famished, aren't we?
We're starving.
It looks incredible.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely delicious. Best room service I think we've ever had on a ship.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I am stuffed like a sushi roll.
One thing that's really great on Viking ships is that there's a laundry on board, which is really awesome. So we can get our clothes washed and it's free. They have all of the powder and everything that you need, the detergent. And plus you get free pressing as well, which is really cool. So you can put it in the dryer, washer, then the dryer, and send it off to get pressed. How good's that? All for free. We'll show you what it's like in there. Is it heavy, David?
I'm so weak.
Oh, so this is the laundry.
Welcome to the laundry.
Oh God, it's freezing in here.
So, yeah, if you're ever really hot, come to the laundry. It's
so they've got
so hot.
Ironing boards, irons,
washers
and dryers,
sofa, TV. And usually if it's busy, this is where you get all the best gossip on the ship. I love the fact as well, they have ironing boards because it means that you don't have to stress about like keeping your full clothes nice and folded when you pack in. And also, to be honest, we just didn't iron anything. We just shoved it all in the case, didn't we?
We did.
You can do it on the ship. I wish all ships had ironing boards.
Wow, that's magic. How amazing is that?
That's it.
Does it automatically.
Puts the detergent into the machine.
Whoa, that is crazy. So it's been a minute since we ate. Time for more food. So we're here in Manson's for a nice mid-morning snack because yes, we need more food. It's a really nice place. It's a lovely lounge with loads of sofas, but it's got panoramic windows all the way around, which is really lovely. But best of all, there's an amazing little deli and sweet bar as well, which is open at different times throughout the day. You've got snacks at breakfast, for lunchtime, for dinner, and even late at night. You have things like yummy cakes, coffees, drinks, as well as lovely little sandwiches and snacks. We're going to eat all of the lovely things, so should we order, David?
Let's have a look and see what there is.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. That is the biggest pile of prawns I've ever seen on a sandwich. Have you seen the size of that? So fresh tasting. Really lovely.
Oh, this almost looks too good to eat. Every piece of food that we've had so far is like a little work of art. I mean, just look at this. It's got a little onion ring. It's a beef sandwich. Oh, it's an explosion of flavour in your mouth. Absolutely delicious. Definitely recommend coming here for a snack. I wouldn't call it a snack. It's an absolute meal. It's a 2-course meal. It's delicious. You also do hot sandwiches as well as soup during the day. Really good. So now it's time to try this waffle, and oh my gosh, it looks like a piece of art. It looks too good to eat. We have tried this before on our last cruise back in 2018, and I remember it well. It was really delicious. So it's a proper Norwegian waffle with the Norwegian brown cheese, and the brown cheese tastes really unusual. It doesn't look like cheese. It's so hard to explain the flavours. Sweet, sour, savoury, tasty. Loads of flavour in the waffle, like cinnamon and loads of other spices. Really delicious. It's like nothing else I've tried anywhere else, but it's an absolute must do. It's honestly delicious. So just leave me here. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. You're not getting any, David. Oh my gosh, guys, it's a bit windy.
Ooh, it's a bit breezy. My God, I feel like I'm going to blow off. I am a little bit scared, to be honest. It's gorgeous though.
So we're here in the Viking living room, and this is really over 3 stories around the main atrium. And there's a little coffee bar, but they do snacks as well. So it's great for a mid-afternoon snack right now, because obviously we're feeling hungry again because it's been at least 10 minutes since we ate. They have a selection of cookies and treats and even sandwiches and things like that. So we've ordered 2 coffees and some treats, and it's all brought to you here. And it's so relaxing and lovely and really bright. Even though the weather's really miserable here in Scotland, we're still getting some really good views, but it's lovely and warm and just nice and cozy in here, isn't it, David? Ooh, so I went and got cookies, but I was recommended one of these like flapjack thingies. And she said they were almonds and orange and all sorts of deliciousness, so I'm going to taste them. I love my sweet food, so I've got high expectations. That is buttery, creamy, sweet, delicious. The food is lethal. It's just too good. You just want to eat all the time. Our next and final port of call was Falmouth in Cornwall, and oh my gosh, is it a beautiful port. We took the opportunity to jump into the infinity pool. So this is pretty spectacular in the infinity pool. How amazing is this? Can you see it over my shoulder? So good, isn't it? Wow. This is magic. Imagine this in the Caribbean or the Norwegian fjords. Every time you went outside, it was only 2 seconds before you had a glass of champagne in your hands. Eesh, it's a hard life. Now back to the buffet to see what's on offer for lunch and dinner.
So let's take a look at the buffet for lunch and dinner. So we'll start with the cold section. This includes meats, cheeses, and loads of different salads. They always have a salad of the day, which they make fresh for you in front of you. And on an evening, they have a whole sushi section as well, which is amazing. Love the sushi section. So next up is the hot section, which has lots and lots of different foods. As I said, it changes every single day, but they sometimes have something that'll link to where you are. So because we're in Cornwall today, they've got Cornish pasties and pastries and things that link to the local area, so it's nice to see. Now we have the sweet treats and bakery. This is the most spectacular looking section of the whole buffet. The cakes look incredible and they are delicious as well. Plus they have a gelato station which has different gelato flavours every day. You can get it in a cone or in a little cup as well. It's delish. And then finally, tucked around the back is the fresh pasta section. This is made in front of you and you can choose your different types of toppings. Right. Let's talk about it. Should we get some of this lovely food then? So on all Viking cruises, at meal times, beer, wine and soft drinks are complimentary. There is a drink station that is self-serviced, usually, but at the moment, because of COVID, they are serving the drinks to your table. Tea, coffee and juices are available here at all times throughout the day as well.
So for our first course of many, got a salad. So I got a mixed salad. David got the actual salad that was on offer today, which was a shrimp salad, but I don't eat seafood. So once again, knock it out in the park, Viking. Delicious. So because we're in Cornwall, of course they have lots of pastries on offer and pasties. I got a Cornish pasty, which is the traditional pasty. I got some red cabbage as well as some roasted root vegetables as well. And boy, does it smell absolutely delicious. So I'm going to tuck into my traditional pastry first of all, or pasty. It's a pasty, a Cornish pasty. Stand by while I chew. Delicious. So well seasoned. That's the good thing about a Cornish pasty. Lots of seasoning, lots of pepper, salt. Really delicious. Good job. The sausage roll as well is absolutely divine. And the roasted vegetables, wow, they look a treat. So colourful and delicious. Such good food for a buffet. Really outstanding.
I also got a Cornish pasty, and I got the vegetarian option, which was leek and potato. Now, did you know you're supposed to eat a Cornish pasty with your hands? But you didn't know that? It's because they were for the tin miners. Back to the day here, guys. So they were for tin miners, and that's why they have the big thick crust, is because that's what they used to hold it with, and then they'd chuck the crust away.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
But look at that filling inside. So delicious. Let's give it a bite. Packed full of flavour. Now I just need some brown sauce to dip it in, which is what you call steak sauce in America. Goes delicious with a Cornish pasty.
The buffet was outstanding in every way. We haven't seen anything like it. From a delicious selection of sushi every day to Chateaubriand. And make no mistake, do you get it? I'll pack my bags. It was scrumptious. Well, that was delicious. Now it's time for dessert time, which is my favourite time, as you all know. I found something I don't like. It is ridiculous. I had to really dig deep for this one, but it's the Diet Coke. It's a German recipe, so it came from Germany, so it doesn't have the same nice taste that we have here in the UK that we used to. It's just very bland. There's plenty of other choices. You can have a gin and tonic or a glass of wine. But hey, dessert time. Really excited because the cakes look insanely good. So, got cake. A little bit of an understatement. She insisted, the lady on the counter, that we try every type of cake. It looks like I've been to a wedding or 5 weddings and had a piece of every cake. And David got the teeniest, tiniest little piece of chocolate cake. You can tell why David's skinny and I'm not. Oh my God.
So, this is my tart.
He is going to eat some of my cake too.
I am. We are going to share, yeah. But I did, after we got the gigantic plate, I did think, oh, these look nice as well. But it did look like I was just having a little tart to myself. But no, we are going to share. Really rich dark chocolate on the top with peanut butter in the middle. Lovely crumbly bottom. Yeah, they're really good. They're very rich though. That's why they're quite small.
An amazing amount of food. It's absolutely all so delicious. It really is. There's so many options for lunch.
So we've come to the Pool Grill for lunch. It's open from lunch times to early dinner, and it offers things from the grill. So you've got like sandwiches, burgers, hot dogs, tuna steaks, chicken wings, things like that. And it's also got a lovely salad bar as well. I got myself a Norwegian beer. I've never had one before, so I thought I'm going to try it.
Oh, try it.
It's a Norwegian amber ale. Let's give it a go.
Cheers.
It's really lovely. I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
So each day as well, you're prompted to do a survey on the Viking Voyager app as well. It's a health survey, really simple, just asking if you're feeling well, things like that. But it's really good. If you don't do it, you do get a prompt. We've even seen prompts on this stateroom TV as well. If you don't go get your temperature taken and things like that. The protocols on board have been so good, and they are completely enforced. But when you're sitting down, you can take your mask off and it just feels like a normal cruise. Seriously, the only time you notice differences is the 2 seconds you've got to do the survey, the 2 seconds you've got to go get your health check and do your spit test, and then when you're walking around inside with a mask. But you're only doing that for a few seconds until you get to your next place to sit down and chill out.
This looks delicious. I got the tuna steak and got a cheeky chicken wings on the side. Squeeze me lemon.
It's very dramatic.
Very dramatic. A nice squeeze there. It's delicious. I love the seasoning on the top.
I'm going to start with the chicken wing, and they're really wet, so they're going to be so hard to eat gracefully. I've already got it on my fingers, let's have a try, but they smell delicious. Holy chicken wings, these are good, Batman. Oh my God. Wow. They are absolutely finger-licking good. I'm sure somebody already said that.
We should be in advertising then.
I should be in advertising now. I'm going to try my burger. So it's the Viking burger. So it's black Angus beef, cheddar cheese, red onion marmalade, as well as bacon and barbecue sauce. And it is gigantor. It tastes delicious, beautifully seasoned. It tastes like a barbecue. It tastes like it's been barbecued, which it has. I'm glad we don't have that much longer left, David, because if we did, I'd be very, very fat. Because the food, even the fries taste amazing.
I think I'd end up having serious health conditions.
We've had a lovely day so far, eating our way through the ship. We're just cruising through the Scottish Highlands. And yes, the weather is a bit miserable, but it's not dampening our spirits. So we're going to head now to the chef's table for our 5-course meal. It's a British meal tonight, and we can't wait, can we?
No, it's full of British classics, so I'm so excited for that. We're all scrubbed up, ready to go, so shall we go?
Let's go.
So we've come to the chef's table where we're having a great British cuisine from an island nation. Very posh, very posh. Slip that off the menu there.
That was very swift.
Very swift, yeah. So we've got, it's a 5-course menu, but it's also paired with wine tasting as well.
First one is a white sherry from Andalusia in Spain. And David, you've not had this before, have you?
I don't think I've ever had sherry before.
It's really, really unusual. It's really tasty, very dry, very crisp. Delicious. Cheers, guys.
So for our first course, we have a British classic, which is a Scotch egg. It's an egg wrapped in sausage meat and then deep fried.
It's a quail egg.
It's a quail egg. It's the posh version, yes. Absolutely delicious, full of flavour, full of texture.
Notes of deliciousness. That is. Oh, it's lovely. It's well seasoned. Oh, I want more. And the wine kept flowing, and so did the food. The next course was ready, fish and chips. Right. Just gonna squeeze me lemon. Right, you know I don't like fish that much, but I actually do quite like haddock and cod and white fish. So I'll have a taste.
If it's battered and deep fried, it's fine.
Oh. I found Nemo. Oh, absolutely not offensive at all. I'm a seafood convert. Right, so next course is a palate cleanser, and it's a gin and tonic, and it's frozen. Ooh, that's very zingy.
It reminds me of my student days. Do you know, it tastes like university trebles. Now we have braised beef with a Yorkshire pudding. Now, I have to say, Ben does a very, very good Yorkshire pudding, and in terms of look, it's not quite lived up to it, but we'll still give it a go. But I do think it's going to be very hard to beat Ben's Yorkshire puddings.
So this smells absolutely delicious. The meat is moosev. Moosev. It's got like a chive butter on top of it as well. Let's have a taste. Yummy. Gonna enjoy every single bite of this.
Okay, so for dessert we have a wim wham, which I've never heard before, but it's essentially a fancy trifle. Very nice. So if you don't know what trifle is, do you remember the Friends episode with Rachel with the beef?
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
So it's like layers of deliciousness.
With beef.
Where's the minced beef?
Yeah, it doesn't have minced beef in this one. No. It's really light. It's really delicious, yeah, really lovely.
Creamy, nutty, fruity, a bit like me.
Boozy.
Oh yeah, really good.
Now for a lovely evening stroll outdoors.
Oh, it's freezing! Oh, it's 11 p.m. and it's still light, David.
I know, it's like the midnight sun all over again. This is the new treatment. You stick your head off the side, you get bitch slapped by the wind, bitch slapped by the waves, and they charge you $100 for it.
Okay.
Each evening we enjoyed the live entertainment and shows. But let's jump ahead to our final night where we enjoy some gin tasting, which is included on our drinks package, and our final meal.
So we've got the first gin. This is the 12 Monkeys gin from Germany.
45%.
45% proof.
But in this case, this is gin tasting.
Smells
Ginny.
Smells like M&S hand sanitizer, but good hand sanitizer. I feel like I'm blowing fire at the moment.
This one goes with orange as well, and we've got little segments of fruit because each one of the gins goes with something else. Oh, that's very warm. My mouth is glowing.
Can you feel the heat? Feel the burn? That warms your coggles. Finished the gin tasting. It was really, really good. I am feeling all nice and warm inside, a little bit tiddly, if I do say so myself.
Me too.
Oh, my glasses are steaming up. Our host was amazing. He was really knowledgeable, really lovely. And if you've never done a gin tasting before, I really recommend it because people kind of think gin's a bit like, oh, I don't want to try gin. But actually, there was lots of flavours and lots of history and information. It was really good.
Right, should we go for dinner?
Let's go for Italian. Let's go.
So we're here in Manfredi's Italian restaurant. Have to say, guys, that gin tasting was amazing.
You look a bit rosy in the cheeks there.
I feel a bit rosy in the cheeks. I'm a little bit tiddly because we haven't eaten in about 7 hours. Shocker, because we've been eating all of this episode. But remember, this is over different days. We haven't ate all of that food in one day. No, we really haven't. But this place is amazing. I love it. You can have about 6 courses if you want. There's soups, there's little selections of antipasta, assembled dishes, chef specials, main dishes, pasta, risotto, gnocchi, sides. There's just so much stuff. We've just started leaving Falmouth as well, so we've got an amazing view of us just pulling out of dock, which is, it's so lovely. So yeah, let's pick what we want to eat. There's a lot of choice, so it might take a while to decide. So top tip is to get as much bread as you can because the bread selection here is amazing. And it comes with huge chunks, and I mean huge chunks of Parmesan. Just look at this, it's absolutely delicious, as well as balsamic vinegar and olive oil. The bread is legitimately exquisite.
How good does this look? Ben got the pasta of the day for his first course, and I got the it's basically every type of fish in a bowl with a lovely side of bread, and it looks amazing. Delicious.
And I got the pasta of the day, which is actually a main dish, but you can have it as a starter as well, which is awesome. It's a really simple pasta. It's freshly made spaghetti with some olive oil, garlic, Parmesan cheese. So I've got high hopes. Mamma mia, absolutely delicious. Clean, well-cooked pasta, really al dente, massively tasty. Oh my God, the taste. My mouth's having a party in there. Amazing as usual.
So for our main course, Ben got some fab meatballs and I got the crab pasta. It looks delicious. And I was also recommended the the potatoes and the asparagus for the sides. So should we tuck in? I'm not going to do this gracefully, as Ben said. We're not graceful pasta eaters. Viking, it's really annoying how good the food is, isn't it? I'm trying to but I can't criticize anything. Creamy, perfectly al dente, hot and delicious. This is amazing.
And I got the meatballs, and they are huge. So you get 3 massive. Look at the size of those balls. There's some big balls.
There's some meaty balls.
There's some meaty balls. I've got a side of asparagus and some lovely vegetables as well, which were recommended, and a little bit Parmesan sprinkled on top for good measure. Lovely. This just reminds me of the amazing food that we've had in Rome, in Tuscany, in Naples. Really simple flavours, just 2 or 3 ingredients, and it's delicious. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm enjoying every moment and every bite.
So whilst in Italy, or a small piece of Italy off the coast of Cornwall, we have a limoncello, an aperitif to end the meal before our dessert comes. Very nice.
Oh my gosh, how spectacular does this look? It's so smooth. So it's cream with fruit and all sorts of tastiness. It looks gorgeous. I don't know how to approach this. Do I drink it? Do I eat it? Do I just spoon it? Oh wow, it's like shaving cream. I'll have a shave. It's like super whipped, really light cream with sort of a lemony taste. Oh, but it's so smooth. I'm gonna get in there. Oh geez, it's very delicate. It's delicious, so good.
And I got the Italian classic tiramisu. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's a big chunk. Really lovely tiramisu. Mama will be proud.
We saw this sunset and we were like, we have to come outside and appreciate this amazing Cornish sunset. It's a spectacular.
Ben, wasn't you going to do a song just like Jane McDonald?
Well,
So we're treated to one last farewell sunset, and isn't it incredible? I feel like I'm in the middle of the Atlantic, not the Atlantic, the Mediterranean or something. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Right, let's stop putting it off, Ben. We have to pack. It's the worst moment of any cruise. Pull out the suitcases. Let's get on with it, eh? I hate this part of a cruise, don't you? Absolutely hate it. All packed, ready to go. Make sure you do pack on your last evening. Do it early. Don't leave it to the last minute because you want to put your bags outside so that they'll take them off the ship. But make sure too that you leave out yourself some toiletries and some spare clothes as well for tomorrow. But yeah,
that's it.
That's it. We're all done. Another fantastic cruise over.
So that's it. That's the cruise over. It went so quickly. Genuinely, we've had the most amazing time. It's really hard to fault anything because everything's been superb. The food, the service, the cabin, the ship, everything has been so perfect. Please do hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs button if you enjoyed the video. It really helps us out so we can bring more content to you.
And thank you as well to all of our patrons. You guys are amazing. It's because of your support we're able to keep going and self-fund trips just like this one. If you'd like to become a patron, you can click the link in the description section below.
So that's it till next time.
Happy cruising!